Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection, because perfection doesn't exist today. It's gone dark. I have a huge skincare haul from everything I bought in Korea, not just from Olive Young, but it's mainly Olive Young. Before I get into it, I just want to mention that obviously this is a lot of product for one person, but what I will say is it was a business cost. This will last me for the next 6 months to a year for my content, for my business, which is reviewing skincare, researching skincare, and anything that doesn't get used and is unopened always gets given away to charity, and anything that is used, lightly used and opened, gets given to friends and family. Nothing goes to waste, nothing gets thrown away. For those who don't know, I have a toy unboxing channel, so I will be using the background for that today and this layout that I use for my toy unboxing channel because I want to show you the products in more detail. So these will be in no particular order, starting off with the Banila Co Clean It Zero Calming Gel Cleanser, a pH balance gel cleanser. Bear in mind, pH balance is now just a marketing term. All your cleansers are probably going to be pH balanced unless they really strip your skin. And this one has Cica barrier and amino acid complex, supports the skin's natural barrier. And I kind of bought this just because I love Banila Co. They're one of like the first ever cleansing balms I ever used. So I do want to try one of their cleansers because if anybody knows a good cleanser, it's Banila Co. The store was very, very nice, very busy. Ooh, very cool. Okay, I'll be interested to see how this works. I mean, I really am just after gel cleansers nowadays and cleansing milks. This time of year, I should say, because going into the colder months, my skin doesn't like water cleansing all the time. So sometimes I like to give it a break, cleanse with a cleansing milk or a cleansing gel, just because I find gels to be less foaming. And whilst foaming cleansers aren't inherently bad or stripping, for my already dry skin, it can get a little bit drying. So yeah. Next, I did go to TIRTIR. We'll be going back and forth with TIRTIR, but I had to go and visit the flagship whilst I was there. And this is the Milk Creamy Foam Cleanser, Gruyere Cheese, I think is how you pronounce it. And I'm going to open this one because I'm actually going to start trying this soon. And this kind of reminded me of back in the day when cheese became a big ingredient. No, not a big ingredient. It became a big selling word in the K-beauty world. And there were things like cheese, oh, a bit of fluff on it, like cheese moisturizers, and all they were, it was just referring to the texture. So I'm gonna have to look into this, but I very much doubt this has cheese. Transforms from a creamy mask to milky foam. The dual action formula deeply cleanses and purifies pores. Yeah, no idea why it says cheese. I think it's just the texture, because when we look at the texture, oh, not cheesy, but I remember when products did say have cheese in the word, like I reviewed a Tony Moly cheese moisturizer way back in the day, and it smelled exactly like this. A little bit perfumey. It's actually kind of vanilla-y. Yeah, it's a very interesting texture, but I'm really looking forward to using that. So we actually went into Jung Saem Mool twice. There was one flagship that we really, really wanted to go into, and then just one that we happened to stumble across. These are the Essential Mool face mask. If you don't know Mool cream, I've talked about it in a TikTok before. It's just the nicest kind of like makeup prep moisturizer you're ever going to use. Fairly fragrant, but what I like about it is how lightweight and watery it feels, especially the cream light version I got to try when I was out there. I didn't know they did a light version, or I just forgot they did it. So I had to buy some sheet masks. This was actually the one I bought, and this was free. And that's the thing with Korean shops, is they just give you a ton of free stuff. These weren't free. These are the Glutathione Pink Guava Blemish Micro Shot Patch, and this is the Pink Guava Glutathione Blemish Eye Gel Patches from Jung Saem Mool. Yeah, I just want to give these a go because I don't know Jung Saem Mool for like this type of skincare. Usually it's the basics: cleanser, toner, moisturizer, and sunscreen. So be interested to see what these are like. Jung Saem Mool is a famous makeup artist in Korea, so I feel like she would know makeup prep and skin prep for makeup pretty well, and judging by the products I've already used from them, they're very, very good. This may seem excessive, but I had to get a huge stock up on this CNP Laboratory. This is the Propolis Energy Ampoule Mist. I got 2 mini, like travel versions, and then 2 big versions, and then 1 PDRN version. And I fly through these. I use these so much. They are essentially a moisturizing, healing, soothing serum mist that I use as like a toner and to like rehydrate my skin. But I use these all over my body, all on my face. I use this between steps to prep my skin for each step of the routine. And they're just so good. They're so good. Dare I say, like, my most used product this year, even more so than the Sunboon Editor Green Tomato Ampoule. I just love them. And when I saw these mini versions, I thought I had to get them because I travel with these big bulky ones so much. And they always have some kind of like cartoon on the front, which I always really like. So I always grab a fair few of those when I'm in Korea. You can get them on Amazon, I believe, but I like the cartoons on them. So more from TIRTIR. First of all, I got their ice cooling toner pack pads. I actually have the full version of these, which I wanted to stock up on, but they didn't have. So I guess I'm gonna kind of treat these like refills or like travel versions, but I love cooling skincare. It's one of my go-to categories at the moment for my rosacea, for my irritated skin that gets worse when the weather's colder. They really, really cool down your skin without the menthol, irritation, or peppermint. So yeah, love these for rosacea especially. This was new to me, the Collagen Core Lifting Mask. I think this is a peel-off mask. I actually don't know. Or maybe I got the wrong thing. I thought this was a peel-off mask, but it wasn't. But you'll see it soon because I want to use that. This is one of my favorite sunscreens. This is the Off the Sun Air Mousse SPF 50 plus PA 4 pluses. I used this on a cruise that I went on because the sunscreen that I had that I loved ran out, and then I had one which wasn't good, and then I used this one and it was amazing for all over your body. It was really, really good. I didn't use this on my face because I didn't really know how much to use on my face, like how much of a mousse do you use? Do you know what I mean? So I just used a good amount of mousse on my body. And then I got this Airfit Sun Cream, which is the tiniest thing I've ever seen. SPF 50 plus PA 4 pluses. Airfit Heyyyyy Sun Cream. A non-sticky hydrating sunscreen cream that controls shine, preps for makeup, and blurs imperfections for a smooth finish. I mean, it's annoying because these small sunscreens are really expensive, but also this is probably a sunscreen that I will use in winter because I use sunscreen all year round. So that will get used up and I could buy new sunscreen by summer. This is another sunscreen. This is the EGF Seeker Water Sun Ampoule from Fromrier? But I actually tested this in Olive Young and it is so lightweight and creamy and liquidy and watery. It's really, really nice. I'm just hoping it has that lightweight sunscreen feel to it and it doesn't sting my face. I think it's only at Olive Young as well. I think that's what that means. Another Jung Saem Mool product. This is Essential Mool Wrapping Mask. This is a peel-off mask, which I really, really like at night. The Medi-Cube one is very, very good. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a try. And then something very basic. This is the Medi-Peel Extra Super 9 active stick. It's basically like one of those old-fashioned clay mask sticks for your nose that gently exfoliates and helps with congested looking pores. It's a clay mask with a physical exfoliation kind of thing to it too. Oh, and then I saw these, the Rejuran Cosmetics Pore Tightening Toner Pads. I love Rejuran and their serums, so I thought I really, really wanted to try these. I don't know much about them, to be honest. I just saw they were on like a special offer and they had this special gift set and only at Olive Young, so I thought I'd pick them up. Oh, I bought another TIRTIR Air Mousse. So I don't know a lot about this brand, but this is the FATION Glucose Hydro Essence Toner. Now, glucose as in the sugar is supposedly so much more hydrating than like glycerin and hyaluronic acid. And it's kind of based on this idea called the cake method, like the sugar method, which kind of is the idea that using glucose is gonna, like a cake sponge, keep your skin moist, like a cake sponge. I don't know if that's a thing, but I thought, why not try it? There's 2 in here because I think it was like not a buy one, get one free, but you usually get one, then one for cheaper. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. This does have xylitol in though, so I have to be careful with this around my dogs. Oh, I had to stock up on this, the Iope UV Shield Sun Ampoule. Some people told me you can get this in the UK, but I can't remember where, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But it was one of my favorite sunscreens. God, I bought so much sunscreen in preparation for I don't know what. But this is the Dr.G Vita Clear Sun Serum. I love Dr.G, and I only think I've tried one of their sunscreens. Another 2-pack here, which is usually a better deal than just buying one. I tried this in store. The only thing that worries me about this is it has that very sunscreeny smell. It's very, very sunscreeny, which usually then means it might sting my eyes. But I patch tested it on my face and I was absolutely fine for the day, so we'll see. Then we have the Pro Bioderm 3D Lifting Capsule Sun Serum for firmer looking skin and helps reduces the signs of aging. This is by Bioheal, and they're really quite good with their well-aging products. So again, a tiny, tiny sunscreen. Shall we have a look at it? Oh, look, a tiny, tiny sunscreen, but might last me throughout the winter. I don't know why. I know sunscreens are expensive to make. So when you're not like a big brand like L'Oreal, you probably can't just spend a load of money on making these huge bottles of sunscreen, but I don't know why they have to be so small. This, I swear this was in Banila Co. A Panthenol Skin Soothing 5% Cryo Cream. This again is like that whole soothing, cooling skincare situation going on, which I do love. Panthenol, ceramide, glacier water, glycerol glucoside. I feel like I can't go wrong with this. So I'll add this to the lineup of moisturizers I need to try. Another SPF from Banila Co. I have never tried a Banila Co sunscreen, so I thought I would give this a go in a slightly bigger piece of packaging. And I don't think I've ever tried a sunscreen. Oh yes, I have. I was gonna say with a like that kind of top to it, but I definitely have. So yeah, I thought I'd give that a go. I mean, Banila Co isn't a brand I love, but I trust them with basic products, you know? Also, my favorite blackhead brand, I guess you can say, decongesting brand. This is a big exfoliating swab with 20% peeling acid to help even skin texture. You kind of like swab it over your nose for, here it says 1 minute, and then rinse away. So I thought we'd see if I ever get some like big blackheady congested pore emergency. I thought it'd be cool to give this a go. Okay, I'm going back to Innisfree just to try this green tea ceramide milk barrier essence. They have had a fair few reiterations of their green tea line. Green tea seed serum, which has changed names numerous times. I think it's now like the green tea hyaluronic something something. And I kind of went off this line for no reason other than the fact that I just stopped using it. This one is fragrance free. And one thing I do remember about the green tea line, it's had a very strong fragrance that I think put a lot of people off. But for me, it was one of the best serums, thinking about now, I think I've ever used in my life. I loved it. So when I saw this take on like a milky toner, I definitely had to try it. I had to grab it. I saw it online and thought, that's going to be good. I love the packaging. This is a product that I didn't try enough of when I actually had it. This is the Wellage Real Hyaluronic Blue Ampoule. If you watch my video about the best K-beauty products for well aging, this one popped up in most age categories. And it's essentially just a really nice, well hydrating hyaluronic acid ampoule. And I believe it's like a little bit thicker. It's not oily, but it's got that kind of like thickness to it that doesn't just feel like you're putting water on your skin, you know? I feel like a lot of hyaluronic acid serums nowadays are either very, very thin or very gloopy, kind of like the Ordinaries. Well, I think they've reformulated since then, but this is a bestseller. Physiogel is a brand that I've been meaning to try, and I've only ever seen their moisturizers really, but when I saw an essence, I thought that's a product I will actually use and want to use. And this is the Red Soothing AI Repair Essence for irritated reactive skin. And I believe Physiogel is kind of on par with CeraVe, but I've heard really, really good things about, like the before and afters are always very, very impressive. And as I keep saying, going into winter, my skin does get very, very irritated and red very easily. So I thought I'd give this a go, especially as it came with a free moisturizer, the cream version of this essence. I had to grab some of these as well from Bioheal again. These are those dissolving collagen eye patches. And people was like, but collagen can't penetrate the skin. It doesn't have to. I know they always kind of like, brands trick us into thinking collagen's going into our skin and replacing our natural collagen. But what collagen is very good at is working as a humectant. So it's going to sit on the skin or a little bit deeper just on the surface of the skin and plump out those areas, which is what I love collagen for. You put these on and then you can like spray something over, or sometimes it comes with like a little serum you could put under, and it all just melts away. And it does leave your skin feeling like very like kind of tight. And then I got these blemish patches. I actually went into an Olive Young on the first day and it was so tiny. It was actually kind of disappointing. But it did have these in. They're just like cute shapes, basically. These ones here. Oh, we've got tiny ones here too. Bigger ones. Are they stickers? So these are stickers that you decorate this little, what's this called? Little case with. Isn't that cute? It comes with a mirror. So you can put them all in there. I'll open that in a bit and decorate that later as well, maybe for a TikTok. But there we go. It actually feels like not much when you look at it all together in comparison to that huge bag. But let me know if there's anything that you really, really want to see me review, because there's so much that I want to try. I just don't know where to start, but I have a bit of a system going. So let me know in the comments down below, and hopefully I will see you next time.